Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following King Daemon of the Mountain, River, and Vale. And here, a little bit of time has passed, but not very much. Our forces have gathered up along with those of Strongsong, and here we are about to engage in battle with the forces of House Weatherwax in order to attempt to reestablish our dominance over, at the very least, the southern part of the Vale, which will be an ongoing effort in our attempt to, make this third part of our title as true as can be. So we are going to engage in battle. I suspect we may win this battle, but the war might be a little bit trickier. I think we should have a pretty good, strong chance of winning this one. They did just make an alliance with Hornvale, and Hornvale has 10,000 troops, so if they bring those 10,000, that could pose a little bit more trouble. But we've called in Tarth as well. Somehow King Redmond here, look at this. He's got a sapphire in his eye. This is so cool because Tarth is known as the Sapphire Isle. And the fact that King Redmond here, after losing his eye, probably from some of his cancer treatment, which he is still, look how he's doing fine, despite the fact that he's probably had cancer for at least 5 years now, 4 or 5 years. Now he's lost an eye, but he's replaced it with a sapphire, and that is just quite fitting and very cool. So I'm glad we've got this alliance with this guy. This character is probably my favorite character other than King Daemon here, just because he's so freaking cool. And I mean, he's still gonna go on for like a long time. I don't think cancer is gonna get him anytime soon. So yeah, good for King Redmond of Tarth. But in any case, his troops are coming to aid, and so I think we should be pretty safe in this war. So we're not gonna, we'll show this first battle, but the sieges and stuff will probably kind of skip through a little bit of that. But let's take a look at this first battle. We do have our great warrior, Lord Godric, the Black Dragon of Mori, who is leading our forces. I should point out that his half-brother is actually the King Elfin Brightflame, so the heir to Dragonstone, the son of High Chieftain Daemon the Cinder, and the grandson of King Daemon the Mad Flame. So he still rules Dragonstone here, following the the Valyrian religion. The Blackfyres in the south are limited in their power, whereas the Blackfyres in the north are just a massive force, 60,000 troops. Even when High Queen Morna dies, her realm's gonna split, but they've got the Empire title, so it's not gonna, the kingdom titles will split, but there's still gonna be a king or a queen beyond the wall. So they're gonna be tough. We'll see, maybe the North will be able to pull off some rebellions against them, but that's not our concern for now. Our concern is winning this battle against the forces of How the Weatherwax. They've got a man here, Wyland, who is leading their forces. Well, he's not going to be able to stand up to the Black Dragon, that's for sure. And so our forces do duly crush the forces of House Weatherwax here in... Oh, where is this? The Lordship of Kypris? What is this? My son, John, seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Afterwards, he couldn't stop talking about the feelings of locking eyes with one of the younger servants had caused him. Oh, he's, lustful or greedy? Oh, boy. I don't know. Notice how the true value... This does not make sense. Notice how the true value lies in the expensive trappings of power. Our character would never say this. I would struggle to think, oh, the young rascal is coming of age, is he? This, I wouldn't say that this is us encouraging this behavior, but I think this is kind of that compassionate kind of like, oh, he's just a kid, right? He's 14 years old. He's gonna, he'll grow up and, he's still gonna grow up to be a zealous and pious young man, no doubt. We kind of wave it off. And I think that's kind of what we're going for here, because this other option just doesn't make sense. This option, at least we could play it off as just kind of being Like it's not a big deal, even though, you know, if it continues, maybe we would have something to say about it. But in a one-off, I don't think it's too big of a deal there. So our son and heir is lustful as well. All right, looks like we crushed the forces of House Weatherwax in that battle. See if anything interesting came. Yeah, look at this. Lord Godric of Moray slaying 20 men himself. And then we've also got Sir Marin Stakely as well, doing quite well in that fight. Lord Paramount Theomar has actually joined in. Whoa, what is his sword? He's got looks like he's got a dragon glass sword or something like that. That's pretty cool. Look at this. We've got we outnumbered them in knights just by so much. They stood no chance. Looks like Kyle. Oh, look at this. A young knight of House Weatherwax slain in that battle. Just 18 years of age, probably his first battle ever. You know, probably freshly knighted, doesn't even have a beard on his cheeks, goes into battle, and he was slain by Roland Fenwick. Just a warrior, not even a knight, just a warrior, a sellsword. Slew this young man of House Weatherwax. And actually descends from House Arryn as well through it appears his mother. Interesting. That's a very interesting thing to play out there. It looks like Lord Gilwood, the Raven Lord of Heartsholme, was the biggest warrior there, though. 26 kills. Varka as well. A Magnarch Then here in fighting for House Weatherwax. Jeez. All right. I mean, we've got Godric, so we've got our Northerner as well. But in any case, let's get the sieging done. We are going for 9 stars, so we'll probably want to take the capital in 9 stars here. Looks like the forces of Tarth are coming in as well. They should be helping with the sieges. So I suspect this will go relatively quickly here. And like I said, we'll probably do the sieges and then we'll come back later on. And it does appear that the forces of House Brax are going to be joining this battle. No concern at the moment. We'll see once we meet them in the field of battle here. But this happened just a moment later. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Ormond's energetic nature was thought to be a sign of an affinity for war and combat, or perhaps it was simply unruliness. He has only developed a basic understanding of the subject, but he has at least learned the essentials of managing an army. Can only hope the rest will come with experience. So Ormond, the boy child that we found beneath the hangwoman at the tree in the Riverlands, has come of age. He is a dutiful captain. Oh, look at this. Lustful, greedy, cynical, but humble. At least he's humble. You know what? It is what it is. He's a trained fighter. He's not I mean, that's not too bad. And he has been made a knight. So Sir Ormond Rivers. You know what? That's pretty good. We'll find him a wife at some point here as well. And potentially give him some land too. But I mean, 19 prowess is not terrible. Not terrible at all. We do need a new marshal. Looks like who was it who died? Lord Lewin of Clan's End. So we need a new marshal. Lucian the Shy. No, it's not going to be Lord Lucian. He rejected us at his gates, even though he fights in our war. Right now, I don't think we've forgiven that. I just haven't decided what the appropriate punishment is going to be. Will we try to arrest him? Maybe. I mean, compassion. We're not forgiving though. Where? We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'm curious what you guys think the proper punishment for this should be. Obviously, execution certainly would be not a just thing for this. Bringing him to the court, maybe under arrest, and, you know, having him explain his actions, that I could see as being somewhat plausible. In any case, who are we going to name our marshal? Lord Conrad, the old Falcon. He's not particularly good at it. Garrett Hagtree. Man's not even a knight. He's a peasant. The lords are not going to accept him in that position. We've got Master Merton of God's Root. Lord Arryn of Northbreach. Yeah, you know, Lord Arryn, he's a pretty good guy. You know, temperate, ambitious, trusting, just. You know what? And he's actually not bad. You know what? I think we're gonna assign Lord Arryn of Northbreach. Normally, I wouldn't go that far down, but it just seems like the right character and a good position. This is somebody the others would accept into this position here. So obviously, our good friend Tegan is still performing his duties admirably as well. All right, so we're gonna let the sieges go on here. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my guest, Harlan. Harlan Minwell, not a super important character, but Valessa seems to be doing her due diligence at the very least. I mean, I wonder what she's getting up to. She's friends with Harlan Ergotinus. Yeah, curious. What is her deal? What is she trying to get up to? Is she going to try to seduce the king at some point? We shall see. And in any case, we must stop the villain behind this. Yes, we certainly should. Valessa, you can take care of that, right? Alright. Oh, looks like the forces of House Brax are making... Oh, they're going to try sieging down the Riverlands. Interesting. Can we engage their forces here? We might be able to meet them in the Bloody Gate. There we go. Yeah, they tried to escape through the Bloody Gate, but the gates were closed, and how are you going to get through the mountains? Like, you'd have to scale up through the mountains, and then you're going to be fighting mountain clansmen the whole time. Yeah, so we pinned them here against the Bloody Gate, and we are going to do vigorous battle against them here. Quentin Tarth wounded Lord Gilwood. Excellent job. Some of the members of House Tarth are doing a good job there. Let's take a look at the details of that battle. There we go. Yeah, Quentin Tarth. Nice job. This is, I guess, probably a cousin of the king. He's a good fighter. Yeah, strong guy. Good job. In any case, oh, what do we do about... I'm tempted to... do we let... No, we can't let the Riverlands be sieged. The Riverlands have already been, you know, disloyal a little bit, and they've had reason to. We did kind of go in and conquer them. I think I would like to go and deal with the Riverlands. The army of House Brax sieging down the Riverlands. I'd like it if our allies would go and continue the sieges, but looks like we're going to send all of our troops here. This might, you know, tactically speaking, maybe not the best idea, but I think the compassionate King Daemon, upon learning that his vassal here, especially because it's Husdary, is under attack, I think that he would go and deal with that. I think we might split up our army though, just so we can keep the sieges going. And we'll probably send our half of our army here under the command of... You know what? We're going to command the defense of the Riverlands. And we're going to send Godric to attack, to continue the sieging. That's actually what we're going to do. So King Daemon is going to come to the aid of his subjects here in the Riverlands. And then Godric will continue to lead the sieges of the Southern Vale. I think this is pretty fitting. And King Daemon, the gallant and just King Daemon, is not going to let his people be ravaged by enemy forces here. So we are going to go in and we're going to do battle here. Hopefully our allies will get here in time. We shall see. It looks like they're going to be. Yeah, all right, King Daemon. Hold the field, King Daemon. And let us do battle against Garth. Just Garth. That's it. Nothing else there. All right, looks like our allies are... There we go. They've finally gotten here. They've engaged in the battle. And we are going to come to the defense of the Riverlands. And it appears Lord Aladar of Grimholm has come to pay homage. Very well. Serve me well, indeed. Serve me well. We have more important things to worry about, like dealing with the forces of House Brax. No chance of us getting into a duel here? We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Oh, Garrett Hagtree slew the enemy commander Garth. Oh, that's unfortunate for them. Now they've got Quinton in charge. Dang, just a bunch of peasants leading their army, not even knights. Well, in any case, we have sent the armies of House Brax packing, defended the Riverlands. They didn't even siege down a single castle, and thus we have been victorious here. We shall probably return here to continue the sieges. I wouldn't mind, yeah, I'd like to keep a defensive force over here, but we do need to get the sieges done, so that's what we're going to do. Let's bring back all of our forces together up here. And they're going to try to siege down 9 stars back down. We're going to break off some troops, so we'll gather everybody up. We're going to break off just enough for the siege, and then we'll send the rest of our troops to engage House Weatherwax again. And this time, King Daemon will be leading the troops himself. And yeah, we're gonna go and take down House Weatherwax ourselves. King Daemon is, you know, not the greatest of commanders, but he is a valiant knight. That is for sure. Nobody can deny that he is a valiant warrior. And so, yeah, he's gonna engage in battle himself. He's not the type of king who hides behind others when it comes time to face down his enemy in House Weatherwax, the house that stripped us of our title oh so many generations ago. No, we're not going to stand for it. King Daemon is going to engage the forces of House Weatherwax himself. Oh, and look at Brax is coming in. Brax is coming in, and we are going to potentially hit them directly after we defeat the forces of House Weatherwax here. Let's see if we can catch them. They're going to be going here. We might be able to get to them in time. Seems not. I don't want them to go and attack our army over there, though. So let's... I think our allies will probably defend them, though. So I think we're going to be okay. You know what? We should probably... Let's go and bring in our troops over here, just in case our allies do not come to our aid. Here. I think we should be able to make it... We should be pretty close to reaching there as the forces of House Brax do. So I think we're going to be okay here. Aha, look, yeah, we forced them to turn around. Can we catch House Brax? Oh, we might be able to. They're probably going to go here. We might be able to get them. Yeah, looks like we're going to be able to. We got another diplomacy lifestyle perk. We might switch back to war, honestly, after this. Befriend. Gonna get befriend because that's gonna be useful in the not too far future. But I'm actually gonna go back to war, and I'm gonna go with the strategy focus here because we are fighting some wars, and this is pretty integral to our current goals. So yeah, we're gonna become a war leader for now, at the very least. Even though diplomacy is important. Oh, can we get here in time? That was a smooth move by House Brax to circle around us and hit our besieging army. Let's see if we can make it in time to fix them. Looks like Osric Charrington was trying to kill him. Well, throw him in jail. That's the just thing to do. Can we get here in time? Oh, we did. We just made it in time to assist the forces that we had left on that siege. That was close, though. That was very close. My child Jason is now of age to squire. Very well. We'll send him to Lord Clegg of Branstone. Strategical impasse. Merton has the right idea. Improved offense. Or do we go with Lord Bastion? I mean, Lord Bastion is the higher noble here, and he's older, but I think we would accept Lord Bastion as being having a lot of wisdom when it comes to such matters. So there we go. We're gonna gather our forces all up. Garrett can continue. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take control of the army myself. There we go. Siege of Kypros is done. We got to get some more sieges in here. I know we're just going around just hitting their army, but they are a little bit annoying when they're going around trying to siege everything back down. Jason has come to the market. Let's see. Does he become fickle? No, you must care for the poor, of course. Indeed. Generosity is important, and the 7 look kindly upon those who are generous. We'll take a look at these battles really quick. So this was the battle at Stillside. Anything important happened here? Garrett has slain the enemy commander. Roland killed Lord Jonas. And Landon Everhart killed Lord Tyrek of House Lydon. Tyrek the Heartbreaker. There we go. And our knight Oren Malin was slain as well. So that was that one. Then we've got the slaughter at Old Andel's grave. The slaughter. Quentin Tarth slew... Oh man, Quentin Tarth doing good there. So Wayrick Highvale was slain. And Lord Paxton of Wickenden was slain as well. Then we've got the slaughter at Riving. Another slaughter here. Sir Marin Stakely maimed Master Adrian. Lord Raymond of Hardline was slain as well. And then finally, the slaughter at 9 stars was another one. Corwin Redfort was slain, but we did lose our knight Alan as well. So there you go. That's the details of that battle there. We're going to go and siege down this. We're going to go... Hopefully we'll get a chance to do some sieges here, so I'm going to speed some time up. Here we go. With his coming of age, my tuition of John is at an end. A natural administrator from birth. It should surprise no one that John has come far in his studies of the management of the realm. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, he seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. He always finds new ways of profiting off it too. So he's become minus touch and a skilled fighter. So that's, you know what, that's not too bad. There we go, and he has been knighted as well. We're going to go and fix his helmet really quick. There we go. He's not the best looking young guy, but technically he is handsome. He's got a very chiseled feature kind of going on here, clearly. We'll put it that way anyways. There we go. The Siege of 9 stars is done. That gives us a pretty good amount of war score. We'll try to hit House Brax once more. Then we're going to go siege down Kypros, which is, yeah, that's going to give us some war score here. Let's engage in that battle. There we go. We're not going to worry too much about this one. We'll get these sieges done, and we'll get this war done as well. Oh, and look at this. King Jandon was captured by... King Jandon captured our foe. Good job, King Jandon. He was leading the forces of Strongsong in that battle there, and they managed to capture the king. So instead of having to do all these sieges, we can actually make our demands upon him right now. And there we go. So let us enforce our demands, and look at that. 9 stars is now within our realm. So the Lady of 9 stars, Lady Bessa Templeton, is still ruling that land. We haven't ousted her from that position, but that is excellent news indeed. So yeah, we've got a nice chunk there, and that gives us, not only have we split the Southern Vale in half, but that gives us a connection over here to Gulltown, and potentially giving us an opportunity. We'll see. Oh, we're bankrupt. That's minus 100. His realm is distant from ours. We'll see if that changes at all now that we're connected to him. But yeah, we're gonna see in any case, that was an excellent war won. And I think that we're gonna spend a little time here. I'm gonna take care of some of these notifications, and then we will deal with the rest. All right, so a little bit of time has passed. I went and took care of some of those decisions. Namely, I sold a bunch of our artifacts in order to make up enough money to restore our crown. I noticed we lost an artifact here because I wasn't paying attention, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, doesn't look like we're going to get enough money in the next 4 years, probably, to restore the Arryn mail. We'll need to get a new set of armor at some point. But I thought that keeping Lord Sarmon's crown would be pretty important. Even though Sarmon was not a good man, like he was not well looked upon, this crown has been in our family for, what, 4 generations now or something like that? And it's, I think that keeping this is, pretty important. So yeah, that's where I spent the money. Got some of our kids educated and things like that. And yeah, now we need to look to a couple things. So our son, technically not, I guess, adopted son in a way, yeah, he can marry. So I think we're gonna find someone good for him to marry. Perhaps Meredith Ricker. Honestly, not bad. She's the daughter of Lady Elrone of Duskendale, 19 years old. She's beautiful. You know what? That's actually not too bad of a marriage at all. I think that's what we're gonna get for Prince Ormond here. Now, I would like to take a look over here. Ah, yes. So Lord Mazart he doesn't have a betrothal or anything yet. So we have had some trouble with the Riverlands and the fact that they are not, we've had some troubles there. Definitely, Lord Lucian turning us away. There's been some problems with some of the peasants and things like that. So I think what we could do, getting a marriage between Lord Paramount Mazart, who is actually back in the twins. He must have taken the twins from his aunt or his cousin at some point. So good for him. But in any case, we should get him. I think we should get a marriage here between him and one of our daughters, maybe Princess Jane, because this is going to solidify our connections to the Riverlands, and hopefully the River Lords and the people here will see us, having a marriage between the Lord Paramount here of House Frey, who's a powerful house, and consider that we're making these ties with the Riverlands. We're not just an overlord, we're making ties, and we truly will become the king of Mountain, River, and Vale. So I think that is going to be a pretty fitting thing there as well. Robert Foxhall would be a good husband for one of your daughters. Yeah, right. He's not even a knight. He's just some random low lord who doesn't even hold any land. I don't think so. So what I did notice here as well is take a look at this. Offer vassalage. -17 for King Torgold of Gulltown. For all of you guys who were saying that you can't vassalize kings, you can vassalize kings, you just can't vassalize the powerful ones. But the weaker kings will certainly do so. Now, you can take a look at this. Offer vassalage here. When we take a look, you can see it's only -100 for him being a king, whereas a Jandon of Strongsong is a -200. If we didn't have that -200, we would be able to vassalize him. But I still have vague hopes that we might somehow be able to pull that off at some point. We'll see in any case. But we will definitely be able to vassalize Gulltown. What we're going to need to do is I'm probably going to need to befriend him, and look at that 100% chance of success there. So we are going to get Gulltown vassalized. And as you can see, we've only got, what, 4 more titles here to vassalize within the Southern Vale. Oh, looks like they somehow got Giant Scar away from us. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to deal with that, but we will deal with that in the next episode. So until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.